Hello and welcome back. It's your favorite Trash Panda, and today we are going to be playing Blade of Wiz. This is a very heavily Hades-inspired roguelike, and the demo is currently available out on Steam if you wanted to give it a go. With that being said, we are just going to hop right into the run. The game might be in a foreign language for you to start. In order to change that, you just come down to this middle section. You're going to come all the way down to the final tab and then just click over 3 times. So at first it'll be in this language, you just click once and then click twice to the third option to have it in English. But let's just get going. If you find yourself enjoying today's video, hit that like and subscribe button, as it would be greatly appreciated. Alright, let's see what we got going. Okay.
The church calls it a pilgrimage. I call it suicide.
Well, resurrection.
There's no storm, only the sky, weeping giant tears. We didn't even have time to draw our
Swords. Then the world crumbled beneath us.
beneath us.
I was gonna say, well, with suicide, if we just got resurrected, would it necessarily be suicide if you know you resurrect afterwards? Oh no. Alright, we've got a curse. Let's see what we got going. Get up, I believe in you. Monster, even death refuses to claim. There are other runes, I must find a way to escape. Okay, we got the WSD to move. Got a bunch of bats. The art style and aesthetic of this game is absolutely amazing. I think it just looks really, really good. We got a light attack. Okay, so that's our light attack combo. And then our heavy attack is just kind of a really big slash. Okay, there are destructibles. But I cannot stop as long as I draw breath. I must press forward. Alright, let's enter. The seal of the sun still glowing. Who are you guarding against? Me? Stop, not now. Because it looks like we got a power of some sort. How ironic. The light rejected me, yet only darkness grants me passage. The only path leads down. That's the heart of hell. But I have no choice. No turning back, only forward. Alright, and then we got our dash. Oh, so we got different things we can interact with. Altar of Origin, we got dash no longer resets combo count. At leaves night. Pull to self, 2 nearest enemies. Rapier. Okay, we got a light combo. We got a heavy. We got our dash attack. Okay, and then this was the sword. And we have a bow. Let's try out the rapier. And we got dash over the gaps. Okay, we got a sworded dude. Okay, we can stagger as long as we hit them. That's kind of how it was in Hades, where as long as you hit the enemy, they couldn't hit back. As long as they didn't have a shield above them. Not like a shield, but it was kind of like a different health bar. Okay, Q for a command skill. Okay, that's how we drag them in. Yeah, as you can see, it looks like we do have kind of just a free stun on them. After mercilessly crushing the enemy, a massive black scepter that separated from the night did not vanish, but contracted and condensed like smoke. In the end, it transformed into a seemingly harmless little black cat. Happily raised his tail, prancing over the knight's feet with tiny steps. Stay back. Keep away from me. Meow pauses, blinks. This damned curse. To think it would take such a form. Listen, monster, we're not partners, but if I die in these runes, you'll fade away with me. Now vanish. Follow my command. The kitten droops its ears in grievance, not vanishing, but silently floating beside the night. Hey, you know what? Having a pet cat with us doesn't seem like the end of the world. Especially if it's giving us magic powers. Okay, we got a codex. We got a room to advance. Oh, you know, okay, this is insane. This is really nice. A lot of games like this with a map, they have the kind of legend to the side, but you have to kind of glance back and forth to see which one you're doing. What's like, oh, what's this one? And again, look at the legend. The fact that you can just hover over this, and it immediately just tells you what you're going to is actually super nice. Let's go the blessing route. Each room entered advances time by 1 step. Okay. So if we run out of time, do we fail the run? I guess we'll find out. I mean, hopefully we don't find out. Alright, where are the enemies? Let me at them. We got some traps. Let's not just take damage. Off rip to those. And we do have a dash attack, it looks like, if we just use spacebar into a light attack combo. What did we get? Choose a blessing. After direct damage, deal 1 additional hits of 1 to 3 random damage. At combat start, apply strength boost to the knight. Weapon attack has a 40% chance to unleash a flame slash. For each buff type, we gain more chance. Well, we're just going to get fire on our basic attack. I feel like that's just pretty good. Let's go for the equip. So I wonder what... Because is there something that will reset our time? I mean, the boss is right here, so it's actually not... It's not like a whole lot. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if that on that last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can't make it to the boss anyway before our time runs out, so we might as well hit a bunch of stuff. This is Calamity. Reaching this time grants a curse. More time spent equal the greater the danger. Okay, so it doesn't end the run, but it looks like it just makes the run progressively harder. Got some exploding barrels, it looks like. Can I dash all the way across? I sure can. There is a backstab to deal additional damage as well. Alright, so these guys just dash. So I can just kind of sidestep them. Oh, and those are our flame waves. Alright, what is this equip thing? Select a weapon. Or we can just salvage it. Let's just salvage it. I feel like I like the current weapon that we have going. And that's a challenge. We can go shop. I don't have any... I have 59 gold. I'm just going to hit the gold room and then go up. And then we'll probably hit the next shop, depending on how much gold this gives. Now, if this gold room gives me like 20 gold, I can safely assume that the shop we could have probably bought something from. That's normally how I gauge it. Or it's like if a gold room gives me 100, it's like, oh, I'm probably going to need, you know, 100 plus gold in order to even buy, like, anything. Probably the last enemy. Alright, how much gold did we get? And we got 100. So yes, I don't think with 59 we really would have bought anything from the shop there. Alright, let's take on this elite enemy. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, we got summons. Okay, we got a perfect dodge. This guy has a kind of spin attack. Also got a shield. Okay, I can pull him towards me. Definitely want to break that shield as soon as possible. Pull him to me. He's gonna run me down. We're gonna wait for him to jump. We're then gonna... Oh, I thought the chain would kind of offset that. Is one shot. There we go. The exploding barrel ended up finishing off. Crest. For each calamity owned, mana regen. Each time damage gain gold equal. Let me re-roll this. Perfect dodge. Your command skill costs less mana. Not stamina, mana. Moving builds move speed. Attack speed consumes this. Weapon attacks consume this bonus, dealing 10% extra damage. I like that. Just having some extra movement speed when I'm not attacking. And we can look at our tab to view which crests we have and which blessings we have. Okay. So we can kind of synergize our build. We definitely got to get more blessings. I feel like the blessing is really good, especially if we can get a buff. That way we can trigger our flame a lot more often. This, I will say the combat in this game feels super, super smooth. Feels very nice. Does breaking this give me gold? I have absolutely no idea. Alright, what did we get? Interval trigger, apply 1 stack of strength boost every 15 seconds. It's not very good. Weapon attack has a 25% chance to hit 2 times. It does 50% less. Yeah, the second attack does 50% less. But that's okay. Unless it's just saying both of mine attacks now do 50% less. In which case, that would have not been a very good pickup. But only way to find out. Let's go Fate. I am interested to see what that's about. But yeah, because if it's only a 25% chance to hit twice, it's okay. Illuminate? Illuminate. All different. Something seems to have changed. Okay. I changed something. I have no idea what it is. That was another blessing. Let's go rest into blessing into rest. Just because I don't believe we're going to be fighting anything here anyways. Yeah, we just get a free heal. Which is perfectly okay with me. Okay, we lose 10 additional gold. Okay, so it looks like for every kind of big node we hit, we lose something important. What is happening? Okay. My screen kind of just was all over the place. Let's hit this bomb. That was a huge barrel explosion. We broke the shields, and there we go. Strength. After flame slash hits 10 total targets, gain 1 strength of crit boost. After direct damage, deal 1 additional hits. Let's just go for that. Okay, we got 2 normal ones. I think that's just the rarity, though. Yeah. So I don't know if we can only have 4 or not, but hopefully none of them override each other. Because I know in Hades, for example, if you had something on your dash, and then you took another dash effect, it would override whatever you currently had. And we are going to be full HP before going into this boss. Alright, let's see if we are able to take out the boss. Also curious on what happens afterwards, because I felt like this is kind of short. Or at least we got to him pretty fast. Wonder if there's going to be multiple floors like there was in Hades. Alright, this dude is a big knight. Okay, he has a dash attack. Let's get him away from the wall. Okay, he has a really long combo attack. Come on, dash over here. There we go, very nice. We get a pretty big window there. Oh, okay. Let's deal with all of these things. I don't know what they are. They probably explode, though. Yep, they sure do. No, let's dash out of that. Yeah. Okay. Wait for him to dash back to us. No! There's no way that ended up hitting us. I thought I broke it. I have to be so unbelievably careful now. We took so much damage because it basically was just a shotgun on us. I'm just gonna back away. Okay. Is this the second phase? What is happening? I don't like this. Yeah, it's a stagger bar. Yeah, it's the second phase. Okay, now they heat seek. Alright, let's just run around a bunch. Let's avoid the middle. Okay, I can break all of these. Never mind. No, there's... Okay. The boss is almost dead. Gotta play this smart. This is not smart. We are on 1 HP. The boss is not dead. The boss is not dead. I thought it was. Dash. Boss is actually 1 HP. And there we go. Oh my gosh, that was an extremely close fight. We were 1 HP, and so was the boss. Candlelight is a precious resource. Can remove curse or force refresh certain choices. Okay. Damage dealt, damage taken. Nope. Unroom entry, if you have 4 crusts, gain 10 to 20 gold. For every 100 gold, deal more damage. Master's Blade. When mana is full, hold heavy strike, mana depleted, light attack unleashes powerful slash. I'm fine with that, choosing the boss's kind of weapon. Alright, hopefully we find a heal. We ended up taking a decent amount of damage there just from the things exploding. Silent Church, Kingdom of Aurelia, Inner Ward. Okay. Hopefully I can heal here. Okay, it looks kind of like an intermission area. And thankfully I could heal. We got some training dummies. I feel like our damage is pretty good. We just were not super careful about the bombs. I felt like I could deal with them in time, but we definitely couldn't. And that is the demo. Okay, so you just have that first boss, but it does look like there is going to be a lot more to it because the run just keeps going, especially because some of these were like, oh, have 4 crests, and we only had the 2. Now, granted, the elites did drop 1, so we could probably get to 3 or 4 before the boss, but that is going to do it for the demo of this video. And honestly, a super fun game already. I wish there was more to it. But let's see, you'll be teleported back to camp. We've prepared 3 to 5 runs worth of unlockable content for you to explore. Sorry for the weird cut at the end. That was all for the demo of the game. I thought there was going to be a little bit more. And there is a decent amount of meta progression that you can do. And there's different builds you can do with like ice, fire, lightning. But that will do it for today's video on Blade of Wiz. The demo is currently out on Steam right now if you want to go wishlist it and go play the demo yourself. But a super fun game, and honestly, it reminds me a lot of Hades. But at the same time, it has its own differences from Hades as well. That makes it really stand out to me. And honestly, just a really fun game. But if you enjoyed the content so far, hit that like and subscribe button as it's greatly appreciated. And until next time, take care.